I'm Vince Lombardi. I'm captain in the York Waterway. Ferry Thomas Jefferson. I've been a captain for 18 years now. January 15th, 2009 was a very cold day, and there was an ice floe coming down the river. 1500 hours, I departed Port Imperial. I loaded up my passengers and departed at 15:10. I had 33 passengers on board. It was like any other departure. As I came about and started coming ahead into the main channel of the North River, I saw something I couldn't quite identify at first.
This is Cactus 1539. Hit birds through lost thrust on both engines returning back towards LaGuardia.
It's going to be left traffic to runway 31.
Unable.
Okay, what do you need to land?
We can't do it. We're going to be in Hudson.
And as I was coming to rest, I realized it was a passenger jet. I notified my crew. I called them up to the wheelhouse to deploy the equipment. I explained to them briefly, be prepared, maintain your composure. People are going to be looking up to you at this moment. And as we were approaching, I'd seen people walking on a submerged wing. I had said a Hail Mary on the way out there. I made a call, said to everyone, I'm going to place my rescue ladder over the wing. You can walk right off the wing onto the ladder and up onto the boat. You know, seconds matter here. So I had idled the ladder right over the wing. The water was flowing outbound. So pretty much it was pushing the plane down onto my vessel. I had to back up and reset. The second time I readjusted the boat, I don't know how I held that angle I held. This could have caused a problem. This could have knocked people off the wing. People always ask all the time for proof. I mean, what proof do you want? When things like that happen, that's all you need. You don't physically need to see Christ come down and walk across the water, you know, because it happens through us. That's what I believe. I knew there was intercession there. I noticed a look of relief on some of the people's faces. There was a lot of crying, but then there was a lot of cheering too. So it was mixed emotions. I noticed we were getting crowded. We had taken 56 passengers from that plane on board. We headed for the nearest dock, which was Pier 79 in New York City. As the last passenger got off, a police department detective boarded my vessel, so we went back out there. By that time, they had just gotten Captain Sullenberger and Captain Skiles off. I saw faith in action. I saw God in action that day, several times. Being a knight had made me a better father, a better husband, and made me a better captain. I wasn't ordered to do anything. I wasn't asked to do anything. That's my calling. Nothing was going to stop me. I love being the visible right arm of the Catholic Church. The Knights provide so much for communities around this country, around the world. Before I was a Knight, I wanted to do more. Knights made that possible. I'll be a Knight for life. I'm a husband, a father, a captain, and a Knight of Columbus. It's not just a title, it's a lifestyle.